Roberto Martinez has revealed he has not spoken to Jose Mourinho over Marouane Fellaini's knee injury. And the Belgium coach has insisted Romelu Lukaku is fit to play in a meaningless World Cup qualifier against Cyprus on Tuesday before Saturday's clash with Liverpool. The Manchester United striker was ruled out of the tie in Bosnia on Saturday night with an ankle injury where Fellaini suffered ligament damage. Martinez said, "I have not had any communication with Jose Mourinho on the subject of Marouane. But he is someone who recovers quickly. And Romelu is fit." Belgium have recorded 8 wins and 1 draw in their qualifying campaign, and will overtake Germany as the top scorers with 4 goals against the Cypriots. Eden Hazard said, "Of course we want the record, we want to beat it." Chris Smalling has played alongside some top talent during his time at Manchester United, and has now attempted to piece together a dream she of Red Devils teammates. The England international moved to Old Trafford in January 2010. He has won the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League and Community Shield while with United, and the 27-year-old lies 1 appearance short of 250 for the club. Selecting a side made up of colleagues proved to be a tough task, with there a deep talent pool available from which to select. Eventually, Smalling was able to draw up a star-studded selection for United's official website. In goal, he plumped for David De Gea over Edwin van der Sar, with the Spaniard considered to be the world's best. Antonio Valencia gets the nod, having made the right-back spot his own, while Patrice Evra was someone who always put in a great performance. Unable to pick himself at centre-half, Smalling opted for a pairing of Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand, 2 players who helped him to settle at Old Trafford and were an honour to work with. Moving into midfielder, and no one had a better right foot than Paul Scholes, with his control of the game a pleasure to watch. Michael Carrick is selected to pick a pass, Ryan Giggs' career speaks for itself, and Paul Pogba is charged with the task of going box to box. Unsurprisingly, a place was found up front for United's all-time leading goalscorer, with Wayne Rooney having left the club over the summer with 253 efforts to his name, along with 53 for England. Smalling said of the iconic frontman, "I was lucky enough to watch him a lot on TV and then play with him and be with him when he broke the United record and England record." Rooney is paired with current fan favourite Marcus Rashford, with the 19-year-old being tipped for the top after graduating out of the Red Devils academy system. Smalling added, "There are a lot of other experienced strikers I have played with, but the impact he has made, I think by the end of his career he will be known as one of the greats." Manchester United are reportedly one of only 3 clubs that Mesut Ozil would consider joining should he leave Arsenal. The German international is out of contract in the summer, and talks are said to have slowed about an extension. United have been linked with a move for Ozil, who was signed by Jose Mourinho for Real Madrid in the summer of 2010. The pair won the league title together in 2012. And should he be unable to agree a new deal and extend his Arsenal career, Goal reports United are one of just 3 clubs that Ozil would consider signing for in the summer. Barcelona and a return to Real Madrid are the other options on his reported wish list. But with Real Madrid unlikely to sanction a move for their former player, Mourinho's relationship with the Arsenal man could give United the edge. Meanwhile, Italian outlet Gazzetta dello Sport claims United have not given up on a move for Ivan Parisich. The Croatian signed a new contract at Inter Milan in the summer after the two clubs failed to agree a fee even though Parisich was expecting a move to Manchester. But the report states Mourinho retains an interest in the winger and is considering activating his £54 million release clause. The manager was forced to give up on signing a wide player in the summer, and it is an area United are likely to look at ahead of next season, but the recent form of Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial means the left wing is a less pressing need. A right-sided player or attacking left back are more likely additions in 2018. Manchester United's ongoing pursuit of Ivan Parisich has not yet ended, with reports claiming the Inter Milan winger has a £54 million release clause in his new contract. It was one of the lengthiest transfer sagas of the summer, as United tried and failed to get their man, instead opting to focus their attentions elsewhere. Parisich signed a new Inter Milan contract in the process, but Gazzetta dello Sport are reporting that the 28-year-old has a get-out clause, if he wants it. The Italian newspapers say Parisich's 5-year deal has a €60 million release clause that kicks in next summer, meaning United could still sign the Croatian international. One sticking point is Parisich's age. He would be 29 by that point, so it remains to be seen whether United would still be keen. The release clause seemingly stops United from pursuing a January move, ensuring Inter Milan can keep their man for the entirety of this season at least. Following his new contract at the San Siro, Parisich has featured 7 times for his side, netting 3 times so far this season. Luciano Spalletti's side are currently third in the Serie A standings, having won 7 of their 8 matches to date. Jose Mourinho believes he is a better coach at Manchester United than he was at Chelsea. The Portuguese won the Premier League 3 times, during 2 separate spells at Stamford Bridge. He also won the title in Portugal, Italy and Spain, and guided Porto and Inter Milan to Champions League glory. But he believes Manchester United are seeing him at his best, reports the Manchester Evening News. I am a much better coach today, precisely because of the different control of my emotions. The way I deal with difficulties. I feel more mature, Mourinho told Portuguese publication Record. After a disappointing 6th-place finish in the league last term, United are joint top of the Premier League, going into the second international break. New signing Romelu Lukaku has 10 goals in 11 games, after choosing United over Chelsea this summer, and Mourinho believes the Belgian has developed into one of the game's top strikers by seizing every opportunity. Asked about Lukaku's blistering start, Mourinho added, I don't want to speak about this progress because if I do that it looks like we have done something extraordinary in 3 months, something he hasn't done in the other years of his career. It's not fair. It's been about evolution. I think every step in his career, he has got it, he has grabbed it with both hands, since his first loan to West Brom. He grabbed the opportunity with both hands, fighting for his evolution. He has been very strong in his desire to be playing in a team with other objectives now. Manchester United could have a fight on their hands if they are to keep Marouane Fellaini and Fellaini Blind at the club in January, according to reports. United are said to be at risk of Marouane Fellaini, who has been somewhat of a revelation this season. The Belgium international is out of contract next summer, which leaves him free to sign a pre-contract agreement with overseas clubs in January. And according to The Sun, United will have to up Fellaini's contract to around £130,000 a week from £80,000 a week to keep him. Galatasaray are one of a number of clubs who have been linked with the midfielder, but Jose Mourinho recently claimed it would be easier for the Turkish side to sign him than Fellaini. Fellaini Blind could also be a wanted man in January, according to reports. The Dutch defender has fallen down the pecking order after recent impressive performances from Ashley Young, and, with Luke Shaw also set to return, his game time could be limited. With that in mind, TalkSport claim Fenerbahce are considering making a bid to sign him when the window opens in January. The report claims Blind is growing increasingly frustrated at his lack of opportunity, especially given the World Cup next summer. As Sunsport revealed, the Manchester United star has returned to the US to aid his recovery from a hamstring injury he picked up at the start of September. The 24-year-old was in America on the club's pre-season tour and was seen with the woman while training with Romelu Lukaku in July. Pogba was seen flirting and cuddling the woman at the UCLA's Drake Stadium. Later that night, the pair were seen going for dinner together at Hollywood hotspot Tao. That rendezvous took place in Los Angeles, but it appears as if she has traveled 2,800 miles to meet up with the midfielder once again. Pogba was seen in Miami Beach cuddling the woman on Sunday. The pair went out for a long meal with her family, and she was even spotted wearing a necklace with his PP logo on it.